Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading for June 2021. My name is Shay. We're going to go ahead and hop right into your reading. What does the zodiac sign Gemini need to know about June 2021? And happy birthday, by the way. Oot, oot. What does the zodiac sign Gemini need to know about June 2021? What do the twins need to know about June 2021? Some of you may be on a trip. Going on one at least. What does zodiac sign Gemini need to know about June 2021? Okay. What will Gemini experience June 2021? Okay. Somebody might be feeling like a failure, feeling like they don't know themselves. Maybe you had intentions on fixing something and it didn't come through. Two more cards. Any other messages for Gemini? June 2021. What are they experiencing? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, your stuff laid out real good, okay? So, yeah, somebody may be feeling like a failure. Maybe you intended to fix a problem or, you know, tried to get something done and it didn't really pan through with the outcast and the message from water card in reverse. There's also this sense of not sticking to what you said you would do. So maybe you're changing your mind or somebody around you is changing their mind consistently. And it's causing a little bit of instability in your life, especially with this six of air card going on here. So this is also a card of, you know, pilgrimages and travel and going away to find better things. But it's also kind of like, ooh, okay, hold on, y'all. I had a visual in it, a little. So I'm also getting this very clear imagery. When birds fly away, I mean, aside from necessity, you know what I mean, and having to go south or north or wherever they're going, there's also this thing that most of the time when they fly away in packs or like in spread like that, it's probably because someone ran through or like scared them, so they all flew. So I feel like some of you are doing something out of necessity when it comes to moving on or travel. This can be in a spiritual sense where you're like, you know, ascending, you know, to a different kind of mind state, or this can be physically where you're traveling or moving, or even I can't think of the word, child. Going by boat or something like that. This always talks about that as well. But yeah, you're definitely getting on with something, or at least feel like you have to. And maybe that's after this failure. So you're either moving on from people or moving on from something. And we'll clarify that later. But that's what I'm seeing here. So there's also this family aspect going on here. So a lot of you could be spending a lot of time with family, loved ones, friends, just kind of celebrating that fact. Children comes up for me a lot. There's just this slight foundation. So I find it interesting because this card wants to leave and this card wants to be anchored. Okay, so there may just be that like your family's holding you down, holding you, you know what I mean? Like keep being your home, away from home in some type of shape, way, or form. Or just maybe you're really grateful for those around you and you guys are improving your relationships. But there is some type of stagnancy. Maybe it's this thing, this family thing, something that's keeping you from growing and developing or changing. Some of you may be very interested in settling down with both of these cards. Both of these cards talk about settling down in family. So maybe you guys are interested in settling down or deciding like, okay, maybe I should, you know, start getting my life together in regards to settling down. But I almost feel like there's a stop in that. Like for some of you, it's going well and you're doing that, but there's like a little bit of a stop there, okay? So we got Shango here as well. So there may be something legal that's going on. This could be school, this could be paperwork, this could be courts, but definitely taking your feeling out of matters and being fair, regardless. So that may be something that comes up for you a lot is fairness, you know, taking any type of emotional impact or any emotional decisions out of something and being all about the facts. Maybe some of you are going to school, you're trying to learn something new, something of that nature. But it's also giving me very stagnant vibes and very like stoic vibes. So then we also have a message from air. Now this card talks about sticking to what you said you would do. and don't let yourself down. That is almost verbatim. So whatever it is you plan to do in the month of June, whatever it is you promise yourself that you would do in the month of June, focus on that, okay? I don't know if y'all can hear that bell, but it is ringing in my ears so loud. My windows are open, but I just wonder if that signifies anything for anyone. It's 3:23 on the clock, if that's anybody's number. But anyway, so for sure, stick to what you told yourself that you would do so that you can actually create the life that you want. This card literally talks about there being great prospects for you. So whatever it is you're going after, it's going to happen. But again, you have to clear this up. You haven't failed. You just need to keep working at it, okay? So any clarity on Gemini's career? What clarity do you have on Gemini's career in June 2021? Career and finances. What messages do you have for Gemini? I always try to keep that from happening. It happens anyway. Any other messages for Gemini? The zodiac sign, Gemini, the twins. What do they need to know about June 2021 in their career and finances? Okay. I feel like I got the same message like multiple times, but you need to block out distractions and organize yourself. Simple as that. Maybe you're over concerned with something. Maybe you are. I feel very clearly that someone doesn't feel set up correctly to do what they're trying to do. But it's almost like you're causing your own issue. Like you might be procrastinating because you feel like, oh, I don't have this yet. I don't have that yet. But at the same time, well, you're not going to get it. It's not going to fall out the sky. So you kind of have to work towards it so that whether that's your schedule, maybe you're giving too much attention and time to things and people or situations that you shouldn't be, and that's taking your time away from you. This could be your phone, this could be food, this could be, just generally lounging around and procrastinating. Procrastination just keeps coming up in my mind, so I think that's what you're doing. So focus on that in this month. Again, partnership came up, so some of you could be coming into a new partnership or just are really good with your partner. This maybe in a business sense, but this also could be romantically, because remember, we have a lot of family here, so you're grateful for these people. Only allow people who are helpful into your life. Someone who brings needed skills and resources. So some of you may come into a person who brings that skill. I don't know why that Shango pops out for me when I think about your partnership. So maybe this is representative of the person you're dealing with. They could just be very like stern. They got their stuff together. You know what I mean? Giving very much so like business, follow the rules kind of vibes, okay? And then have the courage to ask for help and accept the help that you get, especially if you're and maybe that's where this is coming from, because it's also a card of help. So maybe you guys are receiving help from family, friends, loved ones, this partner, and you need to know when to say like, hey, like I need a little bit of help. I need a little bit of help organizing. I need a little bit of help getting distracted. I need a little bit of help. Like that may be a thing. Exercise comes up. So some of you need to start exercising, not only for your physical health, but for your manifestation and your energy. If nothing else, it gets the blood flowing. If nothing else, it gets your brain moving. So consider that as well. And then successful funding. Some of you also may be needing to raise some money for something. This is giving me very much so passion project, dream job vibes, but I'm also feeling like this is part of where you need to ask for help. Like you need to just go ahead and ask whomever for that money that you need it for. 3 is necessarily the number of expansion, but when I think of 4, I think of stability. So I feel like you may need to be trying to make something stable in your career, like whatever that looks like. So if you're operating off of 3, it may be time to expand it to 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into your love and relationships and see what's bracking there. What messages do you have for the zodiac sign Gemini in June 2021 in their love and relationships? What will Gemini experience in their relationships in June? Some time alone. Again, back with that traveling. Maybe you need to relax. Being more lighthearted, taking your time. What will the zodiac sign Gemini experience in June 2021 in their love and relationships? What does Gemini need to know? What will the twins experience in their love and relationships? Thank you. Okay, so we got taking out the trash too. Dumping that loser, cutting off emotional ties, self-love and spring cleaning, and a little bit of healing, okay? And then we also have shy. So too nervous to ask you out. It takes an minute, second guess, the answer is maybe. Clarity on that? Just a little more clarity. What does Gemini need to know about their love and relationships? June 2021. Some of you may get in contact with an ex. We have blast from the past here. Situation from the past returns, out of the blue, older. Now y'all know pretty much our whole season is in Mercury retrograde. Bless your heart. So there may be an ex coming back and returning, or someone that you're dealing with that is from a past. I don't really get whether or not that this is necessarily the taking out the trash situation. Possibly, because some of you may need to be decisive, but also be ready to clear the air. Like, say what you mean, say what hurts you, let them say what hurt you, and then move around. It's not necessarily like you need to take them back. It's just more of like you need to just be done with it. But for others of you, I feel like this is just someone returning. I feel like this might be a surprise. Like, oh, snap, they called me, they texted me, something like that. But it may be time for you to let go of like an ex situation. Again, with this legal paper, some of you could have been married and you decided to divorce, something of that nature. But yeah, it's kind of time for you. This nervous card makes me feel like some of you have retreated romantically. It's like almost on purpose. Like you don't really want to be dealing with anyone and you're kind of just taking your time romantically and just doing your thing, and that's okay. But as long as you're getting emotionally set, like try not to leave anything out in the open. Even if you're in a good relationship, like be working on why you do things, why things happen the way they happen. Clarity on Gemini's relationships. June 2021. What do they need to know about their love and relationships? Woo! They got a lot to say to y'all. I'm barely shuffling, okay? Ooh, pay attention to those red flags. Separation. Attraction. So I'm gonna say with these two, that's what I was just talking about with the ex. You coming back, they're coming back, somebody's coming back, and then it's like you have to choose to separate from this individual or these people, because you're hearing the red flags. And this could even be for you, Gemini. Like if you feel like something's triggering, or maybe they try to separate from you, but like someone in the situation is going to understand that it's too many red flags here and we don't need to be dealing with each other. And then you guys make a conscious decision to not deal. The love you're looking for is worth waiting for. Divine timing. So if you're wondering like, where is my boo? They're coming. Okay, very soon. They're coming. But this needs to happen. This emotional clearing. I just told Aries, when you're don't have any placeholders. Should nobody be holding the place of the person that you're looking for? And that's not to say you can't date and enjoy people, but I almost feel like you might be trying to put someone in a place that doesn't need to be there. Okay, passion and attraction. Okay, so there may be something going on, something brewing for some of you. But that just makes me feel like there may be a lot of passion and attraction between you and somebody. So this person from the past, maybe. Y'all tell me in the comments, okay? So let's go ahead and get you some advice. What does the Gemini need to know about their love and relationships? June 2021. Oh, I'm sorry. 333 on the clock, if that's anybody's number. What does the zodiac sign Gemini need to know about June 2021? What should they expect? Any advice for them? Thank you. Is that all? Not at all. I shouldn't have asked. Ooh, a new start is coming. What do you need to release? That's a sentence. Okay, y'all are getting I'm stupid. Y'all are getting a new lease on life. Whatever is falling away, let it go. It is a time for healing. They are speaking in sentences with y'all. Look at this. A time for healing. Surrender to the divine. Let the divine take over. Let the divine help you. Stop trying to force the outcome within any situation. Let it go. Heal. Take out the emotional trash that you got going on. Like, literally start thinking about, for somebody very clearly, and this is just overall, like think of this even in your life. Like I said, you have to move from something out of necessity. You are holding on to ways of being. You're trying to keep your integrity about something, but you're changing. and you're still trying to be a certain way and show up a certain way for the sake of others, for the sake of just consistency, being able to say that you've always been this way, it's time to move on from that, okay, love? Thank you so much for watching this reading, Gemini. If it resonated, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on Instagram if you want daily zodiac updates. I love you, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.